Drivers behind the lines. 3, 2, 1, crescendo!
And on the Red Alliance, Janksters are first to fire note into the speaker, getting their preloaded one in place. Meanwhile, it looks like their alliance partners both on the move, leaving the starting zone. And on blue, meanwhile, they have had 3 notes scored and 1 robot leaving the starting zone of their own. And that means that we start with our teams practically tied as Teleop begins. Red Alliance now scoring 1 note in the amp, 1 in the speaker. TKO quickly adding a second one in the amp. They are ready to amplify. And Space Cookies firing into that red speaker. However, Blue Alliance matching that with some scores of their own. Still neck and neck, just a 1-point lead for Blue. Apes of Wrath firing into the blue speaker. Both of our alliances have their speakers amplified at the moment, so these next few scores will be crucial. It looks like Space Cookies trying to get one in the Red Alliance, while TKO adds one to their amp. And meanwhile, back on blue, it looks like TKO also doing double duty, playing some defense, or perhaps facing some defense from 28-13. Meanwhile, Apes of Wrath firing into blue speaker, and Iron Panthers lining up. Theirs does not quite have the elevation it needs, but blue still hanging on to the lead with 1:20. And the Red Alliance see Space Cookies coming back with a note, making their way around some of the blue robots. They are lining up in front of that red speaker. They get theirs in place, and blue, meanwhile, has their speaker amplified. Still 5 seconds showing on that. 50-26 note does not quite hit the mark. However, Apes of Wrath coming back from across field, and Gearheads too, having picked some up and prepared to score again. And now we have just 4 points separating our alliances with about 45 seconds left to go. This time it is Red's turn to amplify their speaker. Space Cookies lining up, trying to score into that amplified speaker. They do get theirs in place. A few seconds left of amplification. TKO trying to get that score in place as well. And back on blue, meanwhile, Iron Panthers not in motion at the moment, but it is Gearheads lining up, almost scoring for blue, falling a little short, but picking that note up to try again. And right now we have a tied match moving into the end game. This will absolutely come down to our end game scoring. Space Cookies adding 1 more note into the red speaker. 10 seconds left, and blue has the lead. Apes of Wrath coming into park. 5 seconds left. Looks like Red trying to claw back into the lead. 2 seconds left. And it looks like we will have to wait and see how our Alliance winning that match 68-50. And that means that the winning Blue Alliance will be staying in the lower bracket, and we will see them play next in round